Today we were going to talk about Cavanaugh again because last night another girl appeared. Her name is Ramir is Ramir
Ramirez.
Ramirez. She turned up and said that she was at a party at University, Yale University party, and Cavanaugh walked up to her and undid his pants and sort of put his penis in her face. And she touched something there. But she appeared last night all of a sudden. So now we have two girls that have found claims. Dr. Ford, the first one that we've been working on for several weeks, and now Ramirez at this party at Yale University. So naturally, Dr. Ford could not put off the hearing beyond this coming Thursday. So what I was thinking, I mean, this group, the senators, are so pushy and powerful. Why don't they set this hearing on the second girl for Thursday also? And they can just have Ford testify separately, no witnesses, nothing, in a room, and then let Cavanaugh testify, and then put Ramirez, the second girl, in a room, and then Cavanaugh also in a room. And naturally, this girl, since everything that Ford tried to do was turned down, I assume it all be turned down for this girl also, like investigation, her having a lawyer, or subpoenaing other witnesses, because that's the way it went. That's the way it's going for Dr. Ford. So I assume it'll go the same way for Ramirez, so she can't do nothing. Maybe she could go on Thursday also. You know, in my lifetime, I've only run into something like this once before. And I have a lot of education. I went to Clemson, played football there, went to law school, then I went to tax school, University of Miami. So I've been through all the education routes. And frankly, I don't know how they're working this with, well, I started with Dr. Ford, where they're cutting off all her investigation, cutting off the witnesses, and they're cutting off everything. And they gave her ultimatums: if you don't testify by a certain date. Now, I assume the same thing is going to happen for Ramirez, who was at this party at Yale University when all this happened between her and Cavanaugh. You know, the only thing I've ever run into like this in my lifetime, and I am fairly well educated, would be in Auschwitz concentration camp. And I know a lot about it. Done research on it. Because naturally, when you're taken in the train, you go into Auschwitz, they're sitting there at the desk, and naturally, you don't have to be Jewish either. He took a lot of people who aren't Jewish, different religions, but you walk in, and naturally, you don't want to go to the right side, because the right side are the ovens. You want to go to the left. That's where they send everybody that's going to go to these other camps and work as a job. Because if you go to the right, your days are numbered. If you can go to the left, so naturally, and they're sitting there at the table, and I assume you walk in. I said, I don't know why, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking that if I walked in and they're sitting at the table, and I said, look, I didn't do this, whatever it is, I didn't do this. I want you to have SS investigate me. I want to get a lawyer to appear before you, and I want to get some of the witnesses, whatever I'm charged with. I'm assuming I'm charged with a sex crime, something similar to this, sex crimes, and I'm going before them, and they make decisions, because I was thrown in a train and came to the camp. So they're sitting there at the desk, and I said, look, I want to do these different things. I want to have you talk. You, I'd like to have a lawyer appear before me, and I'd like to have some investigation by the SS, which is a big, powerful group. And and I'm thinking the answers that we're getting from these senators over these cases, I'm thinking I'm going to get the same answers. They're saying, as far as the witnesses, no. As far as the investigation, no. As far as a lawyer, no. So all that's no. So all this education I've had in my whole life means nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because they're going to tell me the things, and they're either going to send me to the right, which would be the ovens, or they're going to send me to the left, which would be to another camp where I could work. And this is the only feeling that I can get from all this that Congress, that the senators are doing, and cutting everything short. So she's going to testify Thursday, the first witness. You might, second girl, go in Thursday too, because we know there's not enough time to do too much. That's all I have today. Thank you. Let's see how that goes around the world.